Hello, everybody, and welcome to the bunker. Tonight, we have Bluefront. Bluefront is Zreczny, Alan Zreczny, Keith Heric, and Scott Paeth. I am really looking forward to this band. The band is melding the vintage sounds of television, the modern lovers, and the early talking heads with the current but equally timeless approach of the war on drugs. The Chicago outfit celebrate the sound of classic guitar-driven rock, pen of love letter to their hometown. It's been a pleasure meeting these folks tonight. My name is Fletch. I am the host of the Bunker Live. We have tonight a couple things, show notes. If you're on a phone, log into YouTube, ask questions, especially embarrassing ones, favorite colors, band origin, whatever you want, but just make sure you engage with them. It's a big part of the show. Tonight we have on camera one, Brian, Christian, Adam, and on camera two, Valerie Knight, and they're a big part of the show. Looking forward to that. If you're on a phone, put on earbuds. The sound will be so much better. If you're watching on a TV, log into YouTube on the phone as well, and that way you can engage with the audience here tonight. Already have a nice little audience cranking up tonight. I was mentioned to the band, this is show number 238. Really looking forward to it. We are free to the audience and free to the artists. We do, however, accept tips. Later on, you can leave a tip if you want. Venmo, PayPal. There's super chat. That's always a very cool thing to do. We also have a SIG picture tonight of the band. We do this for the bands. And here, I'll show you what it looks like. There's only 5 of them. They're custom here tonight. They get mailed directly from myself with a little letter of authenticity. And if it's a nice little token to support the band, we split everything with the band, tips and signature photo sales. I think that's about it. What else am I missing? Not much today, though. This band is really classic indie rock. It was a pleasure meeting him tonight. Scott, a backstory, he was here about 3 years ago with a different band, so this is like his return. I think it was 3 years ago. I'll double check on that. If you like the bunker, of course, give a thumbs up along the way. That's all the promo. We're going to hop right into the show. Alan, tell us how you're feeling, and what are you going to play for us tonight? Really curious about how this show's going to go tonight. You guys look like you're going to have some fun.
I think we are. I think we're ready to go.
You're looking at the wrong place, my friend.
We're ready to go.
There we go. All right. Have a great show. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.
Walking with the things stuck in your head.
Said it 3 times so you'll know it's real. But it's my well-worn groove that'll get me where I need to. It's this thing inside that sometimes I'd rather hide. You pay lip service to love, it never fits me like a glove. It's your well-worn, it's my well-worn, it's my well-worn, well-worn groove. One, two, three, four. It's been time to leave for longer than you care to know. But you're caught in a dance, it's 1 step forward, 2 more back. You roll to and fro, never getting further than the line. Will concede the hook digs a little deeper for all your struggles, all your trying. All you do is bleed. Get back on your horse, they'll tell you. Right toward the sun. I know just how you feel. It's easier said than done. So you mend your wounds in the best way that you know how, and set a course for all over, searching for a safe port to call home. At least for now, get back on your horse, they'll tell you. Right toward the sun. I know just how you feel. It's easier said than done. Understand that you never, no, not ever, no, you never held the upper hand. It's been time to leave for longer than you care to know. It's an itch you can't scratch with you every day, no matter where you go. Don't you know? Get back on your horse, they'll tell you. Right toward the sun. I know just how you feel. It's easier said than done. Then done, then done.
What's the name of that track, guys?
It's called Easier Said Than Done.
Oh, I'm going to backtrack here for 1 second. I'm throwing myself in here. So, your material tonight, some of it was released in your last album, 2019, but there's some new tracks in here tonight, is right, as well?
That's correct.
Oh, was that a new track or an old track?
That's new. That's not released. That's sort of pandemic era writing.
Very cool. Thanks. And so that will make it onto an album, I'm thinking, next year?
Yeah, that's the hope.
Got it.
That's the goal.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So thanks everyone for coming out, staying on your couch and tuning in. We're Bluefront. My name's Zreczny. That's Keith Heric. That's Scott Paeth. And this next song is called 75 Miles. I'm staring straight down the barrel into 75 miles of peril. So many points of faith you lay, scattered every step of the way. I can see the lights in the distance, past the trees and the trail of resistance. The moment has come, the time is now, 75 miles away. Somehow, it's only a dream if I'm sleeping, only a nightmare when I'm dreaming. Is this the end of the beginning? The beginning of the end? Either way, my friend, there'll be scars to mend. Out of breath, I'm running out of time. Is the life I'm leading even mine? 75 miles to hide. There's blood in the water to the other side. It's only a dream if I'm sleeping, only a nightmare when I'm dreaming. All this freedom, this beautiful mess, all of this freedom in this loneliness. Through the valley lies a serious contender. Behind me only a life of surrender. So close now, leaning on hope now. Please don't crush me now. It's only a dream if I'm sleeping, only a nightmare when I'm dreaming. Is this the end of the beginning of the end? Either way, my friend, there'll be scars to mend. I'm staring straight down the barrel into 75 miles of peril.
What's that song about?
That song is about a dog and a journey. There was a documentary about dogs on HBO. Someone told me about it because it has Siberian Husky. I grew up with Siberian Husky, Boris, and it's about a man in Syria who flees Syria. He goes to Germany. It's about reuniting the dog with his friend,
and it turns into, after the dog is reunited with his friend, it turns into his buddies escaping persecution. And almost the last scene of the movie, you see them looking over a ridge. They're looking into the beaches and the lights of Lebanon, and one says to the other, "Only 75 miles to go." That's how.
Wow, I'm going to have to go back and listen to that song again to pick up on that with the lyrics. You know, you have a nice audience here. Alan, you better prompt them to make some noise because they're not leaving chats. They're not asking questions. They're like not obeying what we told them to do early on.
Please ask some questions of the band. Keith has a lot of things to say. Scott does too.
Embarrass Alan.
No problem.
I'm going to switch to the acoustic guitar.
While they're switching, Keith, I'll put you on the spot. What do you have to say, my friend? You having a good time tonight?
Super happy to be here. I'm really impressed with the setup. You guys are just pros all the way. Love the interaction. Very cool setup. Happy to be here for sure.
So this is This is called Aftershocks. It's the title track from our last record. Here. And hope you like it. And feel free to ask any embarrassing questions you want. We may or may not answer them.
They don't have to be embarrassing either. They can just be thumbs up. They can, whatever. Just engage.
Could you believe in something you can't see? Or in a time where the edges aren't as sharp as they used to be? I've grown tired of this rusted armor, worn down by the constant stain it leaves behind. Still, the aftershocks take their toll long after the reason's gone. They grab hold, never let go. They taunt you, then haunt you until the next comes along. Could you find a bridge to the other side of the price you paid? Or to solid ground where the beginning doesn't seem so far away? I've grown tired of this rusted armor, worn down by the constant stain it leaves behind. Still, the aftershocks take their toll long after the reason's gone. They grab hold, never let go. They taunt you, then haunt you, and now it's gas on fire, but the stakes are higher.
questions?
No questions, but a little bit of interaction here. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We're going to follow up. Same question. That song, new released, what? Where did that come from, Al?
That's the title track of our last record. It came about. Is that what you asked? Is where it came about?
Yeah.
I guess maybe two things. It was at the time there was a mass murder in that church in South Carolina, and President Obama was giving a eulogy, and I think I ripped off the first line of his, which was something to the effect of, "Can you believe in something you can't see?" And at the same time, there had been an earthquake somewhere in the world, and they were talking about aftershocks, and it kind of hit me that, what have you saved up when there's nothing to turn to? What can you lean into? And that's kind of what it's about.
Wow. And that was called Aftershocks.
Aftershocks, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, take a look at your chat, man. You have some people here. Give them a shout out.
So let's give a shout out to Holly and Uma, who's a friend of mine, Brian, and Daintily Co., who is saying, "Hey, from Sarah and Ben, how long have y'all been together?" I think that's for you.
There's a Muriel there too.
Oh yes, Muriel. Yes.
We've been together. It's been like a year now. This is sort of bluefront 2.0. After we released the album, the pandemic happened, and then everybody moved away. So I was doing a lot of solo shows, and then very thankfully, I was going to do this later, but very thankfully I met these guys, and it's been really great. It's a lot of fun to get together. So thank you guys, Keith and Scott. But we've been together for about a year, working, and then we started doing shows about earlier this summer.
So Keith, do you agree? Tell me.
I agree. I was actually minding my own business and not looking for a band, and was approached by Alan, and he said, looking for somebody, to kind of join up and work with, and I was super happy to find somebody. I needed a musical outlet at the time, and so it's been really, really good for me to do this.
That's the way most bass players are sucked into bands, by the way.
Yeah.
Somebody goes, they're desperate, and they settle for anything.
Yeah.
Wow. By the way, I don't see the chat, so if
No,
you do-
this was the levity I was adding, guys. Sorry about that, Keith.
No, I get it. I can take it.
Okay, appreciate it.
We'll just keep moving on. This is called What You're Thinking. Another pick-me-up.
Stop chasing your losses. Quit running them down. No sense reaching for nothing. Try as you may, it won't be different this time around. Day by day, one lonely brick at a time. You think you're building your tower on high, when it's just the scene of a crime. I know what you're thinking, thinking all the time. And though she isn't singing, the sound of her voice can't be far behind what you're thinking. Still you say nothing. I'm quite familiar with that sound. A desperate one-note melody, the only tune playing in your haunted one-note town. I know what you're thinking, thinking all the time. And though some more. But the future is past, no matter the time you think you've scored. Now all that's left to do is watch your ground slowly sinking. 'Cause we all know what you're thinking. So chase all those losses. By all means, keep running them down. Every dead-end road filled with dead-end faces, wearing dead-end crowns. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking all the time. And though she may not be singing, the sound of her voice can't be far behind what you're thinking.
I like it. Title of that one, guys.
What you're thinking.
Wow, that's cool. All right. So on a personal note here, I've got a girl I've known my whole life, Sarah, and Ben. She's my daughter, and she tuned into a show tonight, and she asked you guys a question, and the question is, how long have you been together?
About 1 year.
1 year as a band?
About 1 year as a band, sort of getting going, and started doing gigs this summer.
When did when you tracked your last album, was it you and other musicians or a solo album?
It was no, it's 3 other guys.
Three different guys.
3 different guys. This is Bluefront 2.0.
All right. So this is the new band.
This is the new old band.
Is it the better band? Say yes.
Of course.
Of course. Thank you so much, and thank you, Sarah.
Yes, thank you for the question. This will be the last acoustic song, and it's called It's Not Over Yet.
Hello, it's me again. Hello, it's your long lost lonely friend, and I've come to see this to the end. Still see your face when you said I'd make you cry, right before you turned around to say goodbye without a hint of a reason why. Do you remember when I can't seem to forget? Sometimes when it's over, it's not over yet. Am I throwing good time after bad? The devil's bargain, if ever one was had, and decision is driving me mad. I hear it's only right when it's dark. The tunnel ending, or is that vestige of a spark? It's sure to leave a mark. Do you remember when I can't seem to forget? Sometimes when it's over, it's not over yet. Drunk on the lies that get me through the day, telling myself I'm on that page. 6s and 7s, I pray to the heavens, but it just won't go it's not over yet.
Little guitar swap. I think you guys should check. We got some more activity on the chat log here. Scott was going to help us out with this, I think.
Let's see. So we said hello to Sarah and to Muriel, and Valerie asks, "Do world events inspire you to write?"
Sometimes, yes, for sure. For example, 75 miles is an example of that. Some things I just sort of, I hear a line, I hear something that I like or a phrase, and I just make up a story that has nothing to do with me. Others have to do something to do with an experience or a relationship, and some are just things in the news. So yes.
We want to give a shout out to Linda, who gave an applause emoji. As
Thank you,
Muriel gave us a couple of applauses. So, yeah, thank you, everyone, for being here this evening, and thank you for participating in the chat. Please ask many, many more embarrassing questions of Alan, and a few of Keith and none of me. So, thank you.
That's the problem with you being able to see that and not me, so appreciate that.
We're going to put the bass player, Keith, on the spot later on tonight, just to let you know. Keith, I'm just prepping you. We're going to put you on the spot later. I'm going to come up with some hard questions for you. If anybody else in the audience wants to pound on Keith, now's the time to think about it and ask those questions.
I've already warned all my friends not to do that.
Yeah, but they have pseudonyms on YouTube, anonymous.
Meanwhile, I've encouraged all of my friends to do it. To you,
Oh,
not to me.
I need
So
to go,
far,
I need to go check something.
So far, I haven't seen any, or I haven't heard any questions from any of my friends. So I don't think anyone tuned in. We've got a couple more, so we'll keep going. This is called "Once Upon a Time: The End." I know, very uplifting.
Left to my own devices, take a walk to what might have been. And along the way, the rabbit hole invites me in. Walking back on a ride over the edge. Oh, the beautiful calm of the horrible relief. Once upon a time, the end. Everything in its place is cobblestone. Every smiling face. Slip, I fall, step on a crack, something breaks, don't know where I'm at. Walking back on a ride over the edge. Oh, the beautiful calm of the horrible relief. Once upon a time, the end. With each step, those old tastes, they
very much.
What was the title of that one, Alan?
Once Upon a Time, The End.
Cool. Very cool. Looks like I was wrong about your set list. You're going to have to circle back. That's what I'm thinking.
Or, No Man's Land, I think.
Okay,
Yep,
so
let's do it.
we'll add one back in. Cool. This is called No Man's Land.
However, there are some comments there and a couple questions.
I'm back. All right, so let's see.
Someone is saying that Keith has secrets, and that's
Ooh,
a fact.
we need we
And
need
they
to
will
hear about
remain-
all
they
of
will
Keith's
remain secrets.
Okay, so Muriel says, "Are you all natural-born performers? Did it take a while to become comfortable performing?"
I'm not sure if I'm ever comfortable performing, to be honest.
I'm still waiting for that moment to happen. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm the shy retiring type. So, I don't know. Todd Crummel is having some difficulty commenting, but switched to YouTube. Says, "Awesome job, guys. First time seeing you in action, Scott. Impressive." Stephanie says, "Love watching Bluefront from Los Angeles."
Nice.
Thank you. Hi, Steph.
And then someone says something about AI in France. So Muriel asked a question that I would like to know the answer to as well, which is, what is the origin of the name Bluefront?
So, when I was trying to come up with a band name, I couldn't. Every name I came up with was pretty lame. And then my sister said, "What was the name of the street you lived on when you were in college?" And I said, "Arbor." And we both said, "That's a terrible name for a band." But then I remembered at the end, we lived on this tiny little street that no one knew where it was. And it was at the intersection of these two bigger streets. This is in Ann Arbor, Michigan. But at the end of our street was this store, which I think every campus in the country has. It sold Doritos and toothpaste, but mostly kegs of beer. But everyone knew where the Bluefront was. So I just took Bluefront, 2 words, put it into one, and that was it. And many years later, I went back, actually, and it became kind of it used to be super, super gross. And now it's a little bit of a craft beer store. And I was there once, I don't know, a couple of years ago for a football game, and the owner was there, and I told him a little bit about the band, and he could not care less.
So
That's the origin of Bluefront.
So you're saying we are the craft beer store
No,
of
we are
indie
the
rock.
original. We're the original Doritos, toothpaste, and kegs of beer store.
All right. Wow, that suits me better as well.
This is called No Man's Land. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yep.
Okay.
Here in no man's land, where nothing changes because nothing can. You ask me how, why, and when. Well, I couldn't say. It's been the same since then. Each day the same as the last. Tears just below the surface, filled with echoes of the past. Drown out whatever may remain. Now all I can hear is the endless circling of the drain. I can see them all stare right past my face, pushed up against the glass into this place of last stand. Right here, right now. I can see them all stare right past my face pushed up against the glass into this place of last stands with the same old losing hand right here, right now, in no man's land.
Like it. That's No Man's Land.
No man.
I like the title. Alan, what's the story behind that song? Where'd you come from?
It's just about being stuck and knowing you're stuck, and everyone, feeling like you're in a glass bowl, not moving.
I like it. Very cool. When did you? All right, let me dig a little bit deeper here. So you're not like 17 years old. When did you start playing music, writing songs? How did it all come about? Because I think you're the inspiration for these songs. So what give us the backstory.
The backstory. I was forced to take piano lessons and hated it and should have kept going, but music was always in our house. My parents took us everywhere, concerts, operas, things like that, and took piano and then switched, got a guitar. In fact, it's that one, when I was about 10, and played, but kind of just focused on school, kind of put everything aside. And then when I started working in one place, I met someone who is completely inspired me to write, and I always felt like I could write something, and I did. And one day she came over and noticed that there was a lot of guitar paraphernalia all over my house, and she said, "What the hell is all this?" And I said, "Oh, don't worry about it." And one day she asked me, have you written any songs? And I said, "Well, yeah, I've written a few." She goes, "Oh, you'll need to play them for me." And I said, "Well, that is never going to happen."
So as a teenager, right?
No, this is as an adult, a working adult.
Okay. And so a girl inspired you, and you
Yeah.
had to prove yourself to the girl.
Well, it's not that kind of. It wasn't that kind of relationship.
Are you sure?
Well, at least in my mind, it wasn't that kind of relationship. No, I don't
Because
think so.
we have to go back to Keith if you're not going to tell us the
All right.
truth here.
No, it is the truth. I told you, it's super boring.
Okay. All
truth.
right. Gotcha. I gotcha.
And that's how it started. And I started playing with her band, and then a few songs. And then
Did you play in high school, or were you picking up the guitar in high school?
I was playing on my own in high school. Yeah.
Yeah. Are any of these songs that we're hearing tonight, were they written in high school, or was that just like the
No.
foundation?
No, nothing you're hearing. Nothing was written in high school. It was all like I should be writing something, and I would write in my books, but I never wrote a song.
I just graduated from high school last year.
Oh man, you're opening yourself up wide here, Keith.
Let me have
Keith
it.
was a late bloomer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, is there a significant other, Keith, or did they figure you out?
I'm not sure if anyone's figured me out yet. As far as it says Keith has secrets right here in the chat if you want proof.
You got a great guitar. I love the Rickenbackers. Tell us about the Rickenbacker.
I've had a Rick before, and I kind of have a love-hate for them until I found this new version as of 2025. The neck's a little thinner. I really like it.
All right, so
it's
you've been
my main axe right now.
So I can tell you've been playing for a while too.
Yeah.
for since when?
I started playing in high school, and when I went into college, I started really kind of getting more serious about it, and found some really, really great like-minded musicians to play with. My background is a lot of the bands that I played in are in South Central Kentucky, but the main one is the Park Avenue Dregs from Bowling Green, Kentucky.
You grew up in South Kentucky.
Yeah, kind of South Central. I mean, I grew up in around Elizabethtown area, kind of like the North Central area, but I really kind of, when I went to college in Bowling Green, the South Central, that I spent a lot of time there, and that's where I really got with some really great musicians.
All right, good. We need another song. Scott, you're next. We're going to pick on you. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. I didn't hear any secrets, so we're going to dig into that deeper.
There won't be any.
All right, so this is we've got one more, okay? But before we go, I want to thank Fletch and Valerie and Brian for having us tonight. Thanks for letting us hang out with you guys. Don't forget to sign up. Woo! Don't forget to sign up, subscribe to the Bunker Live YouTube channel. You may also purchase this one-of-a-kind autographed bluefront photograph.
Oh, thank you so much. And show them, you have a vinyl out, right? I'll pull that up, Alan.
This is vinyl. I've only got like 300 or 400 copies.
When was it pressed?
This was pressed in 2019.
That's very cool.
At a place that was the Smashed Plastic had just opened. We hadn't had a vinyl producing place in Chicago in I think 50 or 75 years, and they had just opened. So this was one of their, like, in the first few months of their. We have candidly, we have a lot of vinyl lovers out there that are like, music aficionados. So they can find that on your Bandcamp link. Is that correct? Yes, you can go to bluefrontmusic.com. There's a band link.
How much is the vinyl, by the way?
$20.
That's not bad for vinyl nowadays. That's a good deal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got nice artwork. I work with someone, a student at the University of at the Art Institute of Chicago School, who designed that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Check it out. Check out bluefrontmusic.com, and you can see all the links for Instagram, Facebook, and Bandcamp.
Yep. Very cool. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having us, and mostly thanks to you two guys. It's called High Time.
A little closer, let me be very clear. Got something to tell you that you might not want to hear. It's now or never, do or die. Your kryptonite won't work this time, so go ahead and cry. It's high time we get this right. High time, if not tonight, then it's all been in vain, and I'm losing this game. It's high time. Tired of spinning in circles to catch a glimpse of you, just because you're saying, girl, now that don't make it true. That's the sound of the clock ticking, in case you haven't heard. It's high time we get this right, and it's high time, if not tonight, then it's all been in vain, and I'm losing this game. It's high time. Those three words, the you don't find a way to make it all ring true. I will not, I cannot face another minute with you. So that's my story. No more benefit of the doubt. It's all up to you now. So tell me how it was done. It's high time we get this right. And it's high time, if not tonight. When it's high time. It's high time. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Oh,
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
thank you so much, audience and Bluefront and Alan, Keith, Scott. Great show. Don't go anywhere too quick. We've got a couple things to cover up here, or cover, not cover up. The show is really interesting because there's breadth of songs. Your intro and your description of the band is right. You have these different influences. I can tell from like rock from about 20 years ago, which is cool. I really like it.
Probably more.
Yeah, so let me lay up something here for you. The first thing is the set list. And here is some of the songs. A couple of them you didn't play, but here's the set list. And you are going to have the opportunity to call audience. You call out your favorite song, and we're going to play that on the way out. But in the meantime, we're going to throw up our own internal guru, stage manager, all-around good guy, Brian Christian Adam, who's been here for hundreds of shows, and get his thoughts on what did you see tonight, Brian? How you feeling, man?
What's going on, everyone? How are we doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming out to the Bunker Live. Truly enjoyed that. Solid harmonies. Very dynamic. I love your sticks. Those are my favorite sticks. Yes, let's give it up for sticks. Hell yeah. I often try to figure out like a genre or something. I could not figure out what genre. The only thing that came to mind was Syd Barrett. It had a very Syd Barrett feel to it. I don't know if that's good or, but that
for me. Yeah.
I thought it was absolutely awesome. And for some reason, I always try to figure out what kind of like marketing scheme you guys could do. I think Blue Chew would work. You guys could market Blue Chew. You're laughing, so I'm hoping that's good. But seriously, what was your favorite song from the evening? Mine was 75 Miles. So if you put your favorite song into the chat, the band's going to pick it, and we're going to play that song again as we exit out of the show.
Yes, and Alan, you're going to be the keeper of watching the votes come in. But at the end of the day, you're going to be the arbiter that picks out what you think was your favorite song tonight. While people are typing in your favorite song, I have my thoughts, but I'll save that for a minute. Thank you for coming to the Bunker. We stream indie-only artists, original only. All the songs that have been on the show for the last 5 years are originals. And it's an amazing thing. So everything you heard tonight was original. I think about half of them weren't released. Is that true, Alan? Or am I missing something?
Yeah, yes, that's about right.
Yeah, okay. That sounds about good.
Said and done, 75 miles.
Yeah,
Everything
about
good.
half. Once again, the Bunker is free to everybody and free to the artist. If you're interested, we do have a signature photo. I'll bring that up tonight. And the signature photo is going to get shipped directly from me, and that looks like this. And it's custom, and there's only 5 of them. So if you like Bluetooth and want to support them, do that. One thing you can do is support our artists. The social links are down below. It's free to everybody to go and support the bands. And bands like this have, what do they call it? Organic growth through social media. So please consider doing that. Support the Bunker. You can subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up, like. It'll help the YouTube algorithm push this out. We do this solo artists on Tuesdays, bands on Thursdays. Thank you so much, Bluefront, and thank you, audience, for coming in tonight. Take care, be well, and we'll see you not next Thursday, but the Thursday after for Polarizer. Be well and take care of yourself. And thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Keith, and Scott. Appreciate it, you guys. Thanks much.
Thank you, Fletch.
Take care.
I'm staring straight down the barrel into 75 miles of peril. So many points of faith you lay scattered every step of the way. I can see the lights in the distance, past the trees and the trail of resistance. The moment has come, the time is now. 75 miles some way, somehow. It's only a dream if I'm sleeping, only a nightmare when I'm dreaming. Is this the end of the beginning? The beginning of the end? Either way, my friend, there'll be scars to mend. Out of breath, I'm running out of time. Is the life I'm leading even mine? 75 miles to hide. There's blood in the water to the other side. It's only a dream if I'm sleeping, only a nightmare when I'm